What's up, everyone? Ready for chakra number 5, Visuddha. But before we get started, I know I told you guys that I was going to find out what this Tiferet was from the Anahata chakra, and I found it, and I think you guys may really like what it has to say. The Tree of Life sphere, Tiferet, contains beauty and harmony. It is the realm of the Christ energy and the universal love. It is also the center of the Tree of Life, and thus the energy from the sphere feeds all the other spheres. Not unlike how the heart chakra is the center of the human system and feeds all the other chakras. Tiferet is a beautiful place. This beauty helps to awaken the inner quality that everything contains beauty in some way, as long as you look for it. It is another lesson that is handy to take back with you in the physical realm. Find the good and the beautiful in everything and in everyone you meet. When you can do this, you unlock all that is good within that person or thing, and you get to experience this goodness. This Tiferet, or Tiferet, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You will find vast teachings, facilities, and many of the highest masters will be in this realm as well. You may find yourself sitting in a classroom or in a field listening to a teacher. These kinds of activities are often associated with Tiferet. Don't dispel an old school dream too quickly. It is possible you are visiting this sphere in a dream state and sitting in on a lecture. Often your mind will try to make sense of these experiences in familiar ways, and pulling your old schooling days' energy patterns is often the way these experiences show themselves in your memory. The energy of Tiferet is one of devotion and dedication to service. Without either of these qualities, you would not be able to learn anything. To learn, you must be devoted to learning. Then to cement that learning takes dedication in the form of service to others. So a big lesson here is Tiferet is one of learning and then of being of service to others. Knowledge becomes wisdom once you apply it. And this is the message that is transmitted here. Wow. Everything happens for a reason. All the ones I didn't know, and I happen to be reading this one to you. The feelings that you come away from from interacting with this sphere are one of achievement and obtainment. Almost always you will come away with this realm of some kind of new skill or energy or learning. It is important not to let these new skills or achievements lead to pride or false power over others. As your skill grows, so should your ability to be humble. The learning here is Tiferet is meant to make you feel good about yourself, but not to the point that you look down on others. If you do find yourself becoming prideful because of being exposed to the energy in Tiferet, it would be a good idea to embark on a visit to the sphere of Bina, where that pride can be tempered and replaced with a more suitable energy. It's very interesting because there's a website. They're called You Are Creators. They're a YouTube channel. And they're great. It's great. I strongly encourage you guys to go check it out. He made an app called You Are Creators Manifestation app, and essentially you could type in whatever you want, whatever affirmations you want, whatever you want it to say to you, because everything is energy and nothing happens on accident. And I've always wrote in there, stay humble, because you are essentially no greater than anyone else. You are just more aware. Because we're not. No one's greater than anyone. We're all our unique individuals, and we all have our own that we have came here to learn, to do, and to create. Because you are a creator. God created you to create in the physical world. He became you. You are the embodiment of this universal energy. The non-physical healing centers are also located here in this realm, so a great deal of information about healing can be acquired from Tiferet. These healing centers are very large pyramid-shaped structures that touch the sky, If you happen to remember standing by a very large pyramid and your intention was to go to Tiferet, rest assured that you made it. Oh, wow. The Egyptian pyramids pale in comparison to these non-physical structures. Tiferet is also the level of miracles, as the angelic kings, or virtues, operate here, and their main duty is to bestow grace unto mankind, and sometimes that grace creates miracles. Not that you should seek Tiferet for a miracle, but rather you visit to Tiferet will not go unnoticed by these angelic kings, and, well, that makes anything possible. Now that is really cool. You could find this on wisdomdoor.com. Tiferet, T-I-P-H-A-R-E-T-H, the Tree of Life. Wow, this article is from Hermes. Hermes Trismegistus is known as a thrice-born. He is known as Taught the Atlanteans' third incarnation. There's a book that I have from him. Well, I don't have it yet. I've been listening to his audio. It's called The Divine Pymander of Hermes Trismegistus. And you can listen to it on audioenlightenment.com. I strongly encourage you to check it out. I will be getting the book soon and reading it to you guys and going over it. And also with Taught the Atlantean, the Egyptian priest king who built the Great Pyramid of Giza, the largest pyramid there was, and he did it by overcoming the force of gravity. With all that being said, you guys, let's go over the fifth chakra, shall we? Now I have this isochronic, these binaural beats playing. You guys might want to check it out. It's boost your serotonin, dopamine, and endorphin release. Binaural beats plus isochronic tunes. There is a world within. If you guys hear this, you'll see how it may make you feel. You can't see what I'm hearing right now, but you can see how it's making me feel. I feel great. So boost your serotonin, dopamine, and endorphin release. See, we created this binaural beat music to relieve you from insomnia, headaches, and other pains, and balances the production of serotonin to give you a relaxing stress reliever, which you can listen to before or after work or studying. Throat Chakra, Visuddha. And it is this chakra right here, you guys, the chakra which you use to speak. Because there are 3 levels of creation. The first level is your thought level. Your thoughts are real things, they exist in the ether. The second level of creation is when you speak your words. Your words have power. Because when you speak, you give form and structure to your thoughts. Because when you speak, they're just simply your thoughts being expressed. And then there's a third level of creation, which is action. Actions always speak louder than words. So, let's get started. The throat chakra is the 5th chakra, and it is the first of the higher or spiritual chakras on the chakra ladder. This chakra is located in the region of neck and shoulders, and its color is blue. The gift of this chakra is accepting your originality, expressing your authentic voice, and speaking your truth. The energy of this chakra allows you to seek knowledge that is true, beyond limitations of time and space, beyond cultural and family conditioning. The main challenge for the 5th chakra is doubt and negative thinking. When you gain and verify your knowledge through meditation and direct experience, then doubt and negativity are removed. The way of the throat chakra is a way of inspired creativity, seeking and sharing of the truth. It is the way of standing up for what you believe in, saying no when you need to, and being open and honest in what you say. Do you dare to be creative? Do you dare to open up to a life full of infinite possibilities? The 5th chakra is linked directly to your personal integrity and a sense of honor. As a communication center, it not only allows you to express who you are and what you stand for, but also allows you to listen deeply to another. A person with an open Visuddha chakra is a good listener. They enable another person to have the experience of being heard. One of the most important and profound human needs. Throat chakra characteristics. Sanskrit name is the Visuddha. Element is the Akasa. Color is blue. Shape is crescent. Petals of the lotus is 16. Seed sound is ham. Vowel sound is E. Rights is to speak. The endocrine gland is the thyroid and parathyroid gland. And just like the last video, you guys, the last videos, I have my NASM book here. And the thyroid hormones, I will read that section to you. And physical association is the throat, ears, mouth, shoulders, and neck. Psychological function is communication. Identity is creative identity. Developmental stage is 7 to 12 years. Its challenge is lies. Plane is on the human plane, where the dark night of soul ends. Its ruling planet is Mercury. Its deity is Sadasiva and Sakini. Its mythological animal is the elephant, the bull, and the lion. The incense is the frankincense. Its herb is the chamomile. And the sephira is the jabura and chesed. The throat chakra affirmations. I am open, clear, and honest in my communication. I have a right to speak my truth. I communicate my feelings with ease. I express myself creatively through speech, writing, or art. I have a strong will that lets me resolve my challenges. I nourish my spirit through creativity. I live an authentic life filled with integrity. I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it is time to listen and absorb the wisdom of others. I listen to my body and feelings to know what my truth is. Now the thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormones. The thyroid gland is located at the base of the neck, just below the thyroid cartilage, sometimes called the Adam's apple. This gland releases vital hormones that are primarily responsible for human metabolism. The release of thyroid hormones is regulated by the pituitary gland. Thyroid hormones have been shown to be responsible for carbohydrate, protein, and fat metabolism, basal metabolic rate, protein synthesis, sensitivity to epinephrine, heart rate, breathing rate, and body temperature. Now remember that epinephrine is the adrenaline, when it's the body's fight or flight system that the Muladhara chakra releases, or the energy of it. Protein synthesis, basal metabolic rate is your body's metabolism working at a steady state, at a resting state. Low thyroid function has become a well-recognized disorder, leading to low metabolism, fatigue, depression, sensitivity to cold, and weight gain. Now that's for the thyroid hormones. I want to go over this next part with you guys too. It's called the effects of exercise. Because your body is important. You know, for the first time in history, the younger generation is not expected to outlive the generation before them. That is a sentence of tremendous meaning. No, that's not good. That's not good. The effects of exercise. Research has indicated that testosterone and growth hormone levels increase after strength training and moderate to vigorous aerobic exercise. A similar pattern also seems to emerge for cortisol. The presence of cortisol in the bloodstream is often taken to be an indicative of overtraining. This is perhaps a little simplistic, as cortisol is a necessary part of maintaining energy levels during normal exercise activity and may even facilitate recovery and repair during the post-exercise period. Problems may arise, however, as a result of extremely intense or prolonged bouts of endurance training, which have been found to lower testosterone levels while raising cortisol levels. Under these circumstances, catabolism, or breakdown, is likely to outstrip anabolism, build up, and give rise to symptoms of overtraining. I'm only going to read that part to you guys. As of right now, I'm going over the energy centers. In my later videos, I'm going to be going over the human body, the structure of the bodies. When I start going over everything I've learned from doing fitness training. You know, I got into fitness training because I wanted to teach people how to take care of themselves and take care of their bodies, and how important it is that, you know, we're mind, body, and soul. And this whole physical part of you is just as important as the spiritual and the mental part of you. It plays a big role. So like I said, I will be going over that with you guys in later videos. And, next we have the Sixth Chakra, which is the third eye, Ajna. I'll see you guys in a minute.